Guys, my name's Chris Russell. I'm a professional sailor and I race in the Olympic laser class, and I'm also really lucky to be an ENJO ambassador. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about how I've integrated ENJO products across my campaign and how we're working together. So come on, check it out. So this is my boat, it's called a laser, and the unique thing about a laser is that it's a one design class. Now basically that means that all the boats are the same, so it comes down to sailor skill. So we're looking for every little advantage we can get in terms of boat preparation to make the boat go faster. Every little helps. Now traditionally I would have used a sponge, a bucket of water and some washing up liquid to clean the hull, but now we've got a new ENJO solution. Come take a closer look. So this is a polished finish, and this is an ideal location for demonstrating this today because we've just finished training and we're in a really sandy venue. There's a lot of scum and there's a lot of sand left on the hull itself. Now, traditionally I would have used a sponge which drags across the surface and creates micro scratches as it drags the dirt particles along the surface of the gel coat here. Now from a sailing perspective, that's pretty disastrous for us because every micro scratch and every piece of damage we have to the gel coat disturbs the water flow and means the boat goes slower. And this is where ENJO comes in. My first port of call is the Plus Line Duo Glove. This comes in two sides, a softer and a rougher side. So let me just wet the hull a little bit first. And what I'm doing here, I'm using the ENJO technology, the microfiber technology, to clean the side of the hull, and it's not dragging the dirt particles across the surface of the hull. The microfibers actually get deep into the pores of the gel coat and lift the dirt straight away so that it doesn't create micro scratches. I typically then finish with the Plus Line ENJO Fill cloth. Now this is basically a really high quality microfiber cloth. It's highly absorbent and it allows me to dry the surface and leave a polished finish again. So if I find that I do need to do some polishing or rubbing, or I've got a much larger build-up of scum on the outside, I can simply go over to the ENJO Outdoor range. This comes both in the glove and the outdoor cloth form. The glove itself is a lot more harder wearing. It's got a much more tough surface on the outside here. The fibres allow you to get much deeper into the gel coat. And typically you use this on your car or potentially your windows outside. But for me, it allows me to clean much bigger areas of scum off the side of the hull. And it works in exactly the same way as the ENJO Fill does. Plus Line. Now the final product here I want to show you is the polishing cloth. Now this is highly soft. This is probably one of my favourite products. And I use it a lot in light wind days when I need a really buff, really polished surface. So when once I've used the Plus Line technology to lift all the dirt off, I simply use the polishing glove here to rub over so I can leave a highly polished and with a very shiny finish. So the last product I want to talk to you about is the ENJO Marble Paste. Now this is a calcium carbonate chalk blend, and essentially it comes in a powder and it's really easy to apply. What we're going to do today is use my old set of foils. I use this for training. As you can see, they're heavily blemished and very discolored. So we're going to see if we can put a little bit of life back into them. A little bit of water with my ENJO scooter, and I'm going to take my ENJO Plus Line cloth here, take a little bit of the powder out of the pot, and simply, very lightly, just start rubbing. You don't need a lot of pressure at all. It's a highly abrasive chalk compound. So what you'll see here is that eventually the original white colour starts to come back through. We're left with a little bit of a discoloured residue around the outside here, and what we find is that these blemishes are actually being taken out. I can start to feel a much smoother surface here. So to finish, I simply take my Plus Line ENJO Fill cloth, wipe off the surface, and as you can see there's no residue here left at all, and it's pretty dry. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed watching. All of the products that you've seen today, you've seen me use, are available at
enjo.co.uk or through your open consultant. And all that's left is to say a big thank you to everybody at ENJO UK for supporting me on the way to Rio 2016. See ya!